Hi guys, it's reaction time. Before I get onto the reaction, a huge thank you to Odd Crew, the Bulgarian metal band. They are absolutely fantastic. You got to hear them, guys. You will love them. They brought out an album this year called Dark Matters Part 2. The guys in the band sent me that in this box with loads of other stuff that's in this box as well. I did an unboxing video as well. There's so much to look at. Check that one out. They also sent me 2 t-shirts. This one. And a Dark Matters Part 2 t-shirt. Amazing band, amazing album, one of the albums of the year. Gotta check them out. Okay, on to the reaction. Frank Hannon from Tesla. What an amazing guitarist. I love him, man. I went to see Tesla after, I always thought when I was growing up, like 1986 when Mechanical Resonance came out, they blew me away. And I'm still got to say, this is the best debut album of all time. I know it's only opinions, but for me, nothing beats that as a debut album. It is fucking perfect, flawless, 10 out of 10. Blew me away. I fucking love the band. I love the band. I don't think there's been an album run. You know, there's been great album runs, of course, in history of rock and metal. But to the ones they did from the debut, probably up to Bust a Nut at least, you know, them 4, especially up to Psychotic Supper. I loved Bust a Nut, but the 3 album run up to Psychotic Supper were just wow. I mean, I battle sometimes what's my favourite Tesla album out of those first 3, and I always sort of end up with Mechanical Resonance. I don't know, that's just blew me away, that album. It still does today. It's just so fresh listening to it. And anyway, getting back to this. So I really wanted to see them growing up before, you know, and I never got a chance, probably money and whether they came to the UK or that. I can't fucking remember. I really can't remember back then. But then I got to see them. Probably about, how many years ago now? I think it was 2014, 15. Went to see him in London. And man, they just fucking blew me away. And I always knew that Frank Hannon was good. But it wasn't until that night he amazed me, watching him play, listening to him and how good he is and his presence on stage. Everything about him was just perfect. And I would say, you know, I know he's between Tesla fans and, you know, he's known as a great guitarist and one of the best. But I think, you know, he's very underrated across, you know, the whole rock and metal world. You know, I don't hear him come up much, and he should do. He is fucking brilliant. He's one of the best guitarists out there. And watching him do it live, note for note, and put even more, you know, emotion in his guitar playing, he really blew me away that night. And I always remember walking away from that gig and thinking that's one of the best gigs I've ever been to, and he is one of the best guitarists I've ever seen live. So Frank Hannon's amazing. I know he does different stuff outside of Tesla. You know, he does a lot of solo stuff, and it's a lot different as well. So this is probably something different than the Tesla fans are used to. But he's a fucking guitar god, man. So we've got to do it. This is Frank Hannon. This is Fool's Delight. Here we go. Oh yeah.
I reached in my pocket and I pulled out a buck. Said, come on honey, you wanna fire it up? And she said no. Well that's okay, got another plan. Got a paradise in my other hand, and I'm ready to roll. Check 1, 2, now maybe 3. Love a little lady when you smile at me. It's a 6:30, don't make me late. Get on the stage about 7:45. In the middle of the night, it's gonna be alright. By the pale moonlight, she's a fool's delight. A fool's delight. Don't you worry, I ain't looking to score, 'cause I've been down that road before, too many times. But I'm just a guy like to have some fun. Sure don't wanna hurt no one except myself. Strike one, two, now make it three. Love a little lady when you smile at me. Come on, baby, let's do it again. Get on the bus about 9:45. In the middle of the night, it's gonna be alright. By the neon lights, it's a fool's delight.
Man, what, I mean, I've mentioned guitar playing. He sounds fantastic on this. What helps as well is I love Southern rock. So, I mean, although this is more, I suppose you could say, is it even rock? I don't know, but it's definitely Southern. And I'm pulled towards Southern music, as people on this, watch this channel know. And Tesla, you got to think Tesla itself, the band itself, has got quite a Southern feel sometimes. They sometimes in certain songs more than others, they've definitely got a Southern edge to them. So I can understand where Hannon's going with this. You know, that influence sometimes goes into Tesla, not so much as this, obviously. But I mean, the picking on this, what helps with this is the mix is fantastic. You can hear every single little picky note that he's doing, and it sounds amazing. It sounds so difficult to play. I mean, I can literally play Smoke on the Water, the riff. That's about it, I think. Maybe a bit of Status Quo riff now and again. So I'm very basic on the guitar, but man, it's so hard. I've got an acoustic guitar, and I just tried to do things on that now and again, and it's fucking impossible. It's so hard to play the guitar for me. And when I hear that, and I hear him, how busy he is on that guitar, it just wows me, man. And I think even more appreciative because of, like I said, seeing him live and how amazing he is, and knowing he can pull this off note for note live as well. If I saw him doing this, it's fucking cool. It's fun, a really fun song. I'm smiling lyrically. It's fun. It's doing what it's meant to do. It's a really cool sort of country song. It's very cool indeed, and he's got a great vocal as well. Remember, I mean, his vocal's pretty flawless. Really, it just suits this style of song completely as well. So he's got a great vocal. What a talented guy he is. Great songwriter, great vocalist, and just an amazing guitarist. Fucking brilliant. Love everything about it. It's really cool. I love the Southern feel of it. I love Southern music. Here we go for the rest, guys.
A fool's delight. Oh, pick a guitar. For a couple of days, Lord knows I gotta change my ways, 'cause it ain't right. And I don't know, but I've been told it's better to die before you get old. But that's a lie. 1, 2, now make it 3. Love a little lady when you smile at me. My ears are ringing like an old church bell. Maybe I belong in this hell. In the morning light, gotta get it right. The sun's shining bright, it's a fool's delight. In the middle of the night, it's gonna be alright. By the neon lights, what a fool's delight. What a fool's delight.
Fantastic picking as well on that the electric bits. Very cool. Sort of added a different layer to the song instead of all being acoustic. But man, the sound of that, it's so, like, in the headphones, it sounded like he was next to me playing, which I loved. And even the way the vocals were recorded as well, the clarity on it, the recording was fantastic. It's a great southern tune. It was very, very cool indeed, from one of the best musicians out there, Frank Hannon. Amazing, amazing musician. That was Fool's Delight. Guys, I know it's a bit unusual for this channel, that sort of stuff, but man, you got to appreciate, you know, even if you're not into that sort of music, you got to appreciate the technical ability of Frank Hannon there. Amazing stuff. Let me know though in the comments below, guys, and I'll see you soon.